Morning everybody, hope you're all alright. No doubt some of you will be down at Resto Show, where I was yesterday, and probably enjoying yourself looking round, because it opens at 9 today, so it's an early start on Saturday, and I think it's a late finish as well, 6 o'clock, but you need a bit of time to look round it and look round it right. I mean, I had a good 8 hours there yesterday, and I chatted to plenty of people, and I saw loads and loads of nice cars. I mean, it was... I was a bit surprised, to be quite honest, because I expected a little bit newer stuff there than what were there. It were all a bit more my sort of era. There was stuff into 90s and stuff like that. There were some Sierras there, you know, 80s, 90s stuff, but I enjoyed it. It were a lovely day out. I really was pleased with it. And I've took loads and loads of photographs. The stuff what I thought were worth photographing. I mean, I'm not saying there were some bad cars there, but some obviously were in front of others, as they always are, and there were plenty of people who you could see were putting effort in, etc. But it was a very enjoyable day for me, so if you're any here on at weekend, I mean, you'll enjoy it, I can assure you. There were some, like, Volvos there, like 80s, 90s Volvo, stuff like that, which I think lads were from abroad club. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, or some of them might have just come with club, it might be UK club, but they were impressive, and there were some Saabs there and stuff like that, because obviously all this stuff's coming through now, and like catching on with older end, but good at that end. It were a bit more like that. It were a bit like Volvo, Saab, you know. That's just how they mix it up. Obviously, there were auction up there. There were plenty of stuff in auctions. I mean, there were some like Porsches, some Tigers and that, which some of them were like astronomical money, but people do tell me that they had come down a bit, but that's what it is. But overall, it were a good show. It were almost as if everybody had put a proper effort in, a bit like my era and a bit older, that like they tried, you know, they really like pushed on with things, and there were some pleasing things. I mean, I did a few videos. I mean, a video I've already posted, Little Reliant Regal Mac 2, Louis Butch Productions. I mean, he's well into his Reliance. I don't know how many he's got, above 10 or something like that. And he's got, I mean, I had a good chat with him, and we had a look round this together, and it was lovely little thing. I mean, seats on it. I mean, there was original material on it. He's obviously wading through it, what his end intention is with it, but he was so passionate about it, and it was so nice to talk to him, so I thought, I'll do a little video. I mean, he'd rebuilt engine, done all sorts to it, but a lot of people, they'd have picked it up and thrown it in a skip, but good on him for sorting it out. And another car I did a video on, which I'll be posting, were a Clan Crusader, and it were a red one, and by it were a cracking thing. I mean, I got some bits of details off guy who owned it, sorry, but he was so busy with people looking round it that it was just that nice. But you'll see on the video, it were a proper cracking example, and it had a proper paint job on it. You know, I mean, it had a tweaked engine. I think he said it get out about 115 or dyno, 120. You know, so it were well played. We had a great pair of Webers on it, and I bet it breathed well, you know, but I bet it were a fantastic drive, because they did handle them cars, you know. It was just based on, it wasn't based on it were like running gear that you shoved in, but beautiful thing. You'll see on video, and I went over his literature so you can catch up. And then there were a Toyota Land Cruiser, a small one, that a chap, he had a bit of connection with, like, over in East and stuff like that, and you know, obviously Asia way and stuff like that, and he fetched this over. He fetched quite a few bits over. I think his phone number was on video, but he'd done a proper job of restoring this one. It was a 6-cylinder petrol, and it made a belting job. About 76, I think they're an F's. I think they might be called F80 or F76. I don't know. I mean, I looked at his paper, but it's not really my field. But my son-in-law's into all stuff like that, and he can tell me a bit more about them, but the chap had made such an exceptional job. I thought, I'll just have a quick run around this quick video. Inside, well, I all sat in it, as you would have expected a car from Japan of that era. He'd done a really good job. But as I said to you all earlier, it was a really good day, and I took plenty of pictures, so I'll try and get a video knocked up out of pictures. I'll get somebody to show me how to do that, because I think I can do it on YouTube now. I might be wrong, but I'll get you something sorted so it gives you a bit better review. But I thought, I'll catch up with you and just tell you out there when it was a good day. And then, as you can see, Little Reliance behind me now, orange base. So that's live now, all running right, all running perfect, starting up right. Best I think I'm going to get it without a few final tweaks, but we'll have a bit more of a rundown on that for you later. So Anyway, if you like the video, give me a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, it will really be appreciated. It really helps out. Subscribe and pass a comment if you want to know regarding the show or whatever. I hope you all saw that you really liked. I'll have seen it. So take care, everybody, and bye for now. Take care.